G'day everyone, welcome to another episode of Hook, Line and Sinker. Today, Andrew, we are taking trout fishing to its highest level. This is trout fishing in its most pure form.
Yes, Nick, we are very privileged today because we are in one of the world-renowned trout fishing spots right here in our state, London Lakes.
Home to George Harrison, Eric Clapton, they've all fished here, the big stars, the movie stars.
Queen Elizabeth.
Yes, Queen Elizabeth. Hans Blix, Chief Weapons Inspector for the UN. And today it's Hook, Line and Sinker's turn to turn it on here at London Lakes.
Oh! Wow, so funny on that.
There you are, ladies and gentlemen, southern bluefin tuna.
Sweet. And that is the biggest salmon I've ever put out.
Okay, folks, this is Jason Garrett, the man who built London Lakes way back in 1973. Jason, welcome to Hook, Line and Sinker.
Thank you very much, Nick. Good to be here.
Now,
Good to have you here.
Thank you very much. It's wonderful to be here amongst rarefied company, I understand. You've had all the big names fishing here at London Lakes.
We've had a lot of the great American so-called fly fishing heroes, as they call them over there, but they're no more important than anybody else that comes
Absolutely right. Great Tasmanian fly fishing hero, Andrew Hart, over there. Now today, Jason, you better talk us through what we're doing. We're fishing actually with a jassid fly. Talk us through the jassid.
Well, jassid is a small red and black or red and scarlet tree or leaf hopper.
Yep.
It doesn't come every season, or there's a few, but there seems to be a flush of them every 7 or 8 years or something like that. And fortunately enough, you've got a flash this season.
One of these years.
Yeah, and the fish are feeding on these jassids today in preference to beetles or duns or anything like that.
Okay, so if we flop a jassid out where there is a fish, he will take that jassid over and above the beetle.
He certainly will, and if you killed the fish and cleaned it, it'd have 999 jassids in it and one beetle. That's the way they favour them, you know.
Okay, now, Harry Butler style, as you've said, there is a jassid here, one we prepared earlier. Now there, down here, I'll pick him up. There you go, we'll focus in on that. Can you see that there?
Yeah, he's got little red eyes, scarlet body, black wing with a little white piece on the wing. Now the fly that we use to resemble that,
I have one here just as it happens.
It doesn't really look very much like the jassid. It accentuates the scarlet body. It's just a bit of black hack. Now there's no simpler fly than that to tie. And he'll woof that down.
Oh. Sorry, I hit the sound man, but there you go. There's the jassid, and there's the jassid fly.
Yeah. Really no resemblance, but it's the emphasis on the colour.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right, folks. Well, we'll walk along here on the banks of Lake Samuel.
That's right.
Here at London Lakes, and hopefully show you one of the beautiful fish in the lake. If we can beat Hardy to it, we'll be doing well.
Alright, now the waiting game begins, I guess. It's only early. Jason says that when these fish come up, it should be, after lunch. It's only, 11:30 now. But you can see that shore, there's a great sort of line of little scummy stuff on the water. But what that scummy stuff actually is concentration of food. The wind, the tiny bit that there is blown it to that shore, and all the jassids that fall in the lake are going to end up down that shore. And with a bit of luck, soon a fish or 2 fish or 5 fish will just start to feed. So all we're going to do here is we're in a good area. We're just going to sit here. We're just going to wait, walk the banks a little bit, but not go too far away from that shore. And hopefully, if the fish does sort of pop its head up, we'll see it. We'll walk over to it. We'll put the jassid in front of it. And then hold on, I guess, because a 7-pound fish, it would go all right, I would reckon. Let's go for a wander down here.
top side of him, Andrew. What's that? Come around the top side. Okay, watch this. He's just...
Oh, Hardy, now that
Oh.
is a big fish.
He's a big fish.
That is a massive fish.
Now, I might be in a bit of trouble
You're
here.
in no
Nick.
trouble at all, mate. You are in complete control.
Oh,
We were just sort of running ahead of this fish.
we saw him working into the wind,
Yeah.
and yeah, we had to really, I mean, I reckon we saw him for the first time, well, 80 metres down the bank.
Yep. He's a lovely big fish too. This is a powerful fish, folks. I mean, we're talking about it directly. All going well, you'll see it and you will agree.
Yep. This is a trophy fish.
Jason, we're getting sort of close. This fish, how old would he be, do you think?
Probably it's 5 years old.
Yep.
Certainly been bred in the spawning stream here.
Yep.
And it's a descendant of the early fish put in the lakes.
How big's this boy, Jase?
He's probably 5 pounds by the look of it, but he may be a bit bigger. We'll get a better look at him in a moment. He took that fly coming over the log,
Yeah.
and it was a... I'll get in there and show him to you if you like.
Please.
And
What a fish.
put him round into the sun here.
No wonder your clients from overseas and places enjoy this, Jason. Look at the size of that.
How's that for a trout, Andrew?
Oh, I'm gonna have a look, eh?
It's actually about very close to 7 pounds.
7 pounds.
Yeah.
7 pounds of
He's a buckfish with a...
hook in the jaw there,
Yeah.
I guess.
7 pounds caught in, what, 2 feet of water? That's exciting, folks. That is exciting stuff.
Yeah.
And we chased him, didn't we, up the bank?
Yeah.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is
There's a fly.
what is on offer here at London Lakes.
What a beautiful
A
fish.
world-renowned fishery. And that there
Can I let him go?
is the reason. We'll do the honours. What's his name, Jason? You've got them all named, I understand.
Look at that.
That's a pretty fish.
That's, well, that's up there with the biggest trout I've caught on fly. By far.
And away he goes.
I'll let him go. He doesn't want to go. He likes the
He's
stardom of being on TV.
He'll tell Andrew when he... There you go.
There he goes. He's starting to swim.
Yeah.
What a fish.
Thank you very much for your involvement in our program, Mr. Trout. London Lakes, folks. We'll be back with more after the break.
Yeah, I think it's your turn now, Nick.
Yeah!
Yeah, you
Dear,
did
dear.
it.
I did it. I did it. There are a lot of fish. We've seen a lot of fish, Hardy, and you've just sort of had one that didn't take all that enthusiastically. Now
Yeah, missed one, but no, he took it pretty well, I think, didn't he?
he did. I didn't really see him. I had an inkling that there was a fish out there.
Geez, a nice big fish, mate.
Isn't he
I
a
don't think
lovely
he's,
fish?
he knows his hook. Just
No,
yet, does
he's. I'm going to just get him in so people can see him.
he? Oh yeah,
but I
to prove
actually-
that you caught that.
That I actually caught him before I lose him in the fight.
When you get the big ones,
He's
please get their head up. It's quite
nice,
hard to get their head up.
green back on him. You know, it's an indication he's a nice young fish.
A young, beautiful fish.
They were just swimming around, rise,
Yeah.
rise, rise.
And sort of almost out of our casting range, or out of my casting range. Jason's given me a few pointers today, which has been very helpful to me.
Yes. So this would be, well, the biggest fish you caught on fly?
This would be, I think, without question, the biggest fish I've caught on flies. I think it's probably the biggest trout I've ever caught.
They're not easy though.
I know.
No, we've had a lot of rising fish.
We work for this fish. Now folks, if you would like to come to London Lakes and perhaps tangle with a fish like that, and I can't recommend it highly enough, this is what you do.
Yes, it's very good fishing, folks. London Lakes is located near Bronte Park in the centre of Tasmania's Highlands. You can pretty much sight fish to some of the monsters we caught all year round, Nick.
Yes, Andrew, give Jason a call at the lodge or visit the website. Now, coming up after the break, we leave the Highlands and head to the lowlands after one of the weirdest fish in the sea. Now, folks, we are leaving the salubrious surrounds of London Lakes, Andrew, for a more down-to-earth fishing experience. Here we are on the Tamar River, the beautiful Tamar River, the world-renowned Tamar River, Andrew, and it's a challenge.
I don't quite know if it's world-renowned, Nick, but no, it is a challenge, and we're having a competition of sorts.
Yes, we've got our boats rafted up today. It's sort of late in the afternoon, 5 o'clock-ish, and you may have heard there have been a few elephant fish running around in some of the Tasmanian estuaries, Andrew.
Elephant fish, Nick. Now, there's an interesting species.
It is a very interesting species. We'll probably tell you a little bit more about it later, but they suffice us to say they're a funny-looking fish.
They are a funny-looking fish. Why do they call them elephant fish?
I think they look like the elephant man. But anyway, we'll show you more as the day progresses. But
So you're on Bandit.
I'm on my boat, and you're on your boat, Heart Condition.
Yes. You've got the cabin and whatnot.
Yep. and
I've got the
radio.
sports fishing setup.
Yeah.
We'll see who wins.
All right.
Right.
I might go for a sleep.
Okay, good. I'll grab your
Make
rod.
myself a coffee.
All right, now, after our very extensive research of elephant fish, not sharks, we have learned that they love burley like any other fish, and like any other fish, we're going to get them up with good old chook pellets. You've seen it before on the show. Chook pellets, 5 kilos in there, bought from the supermarket just a while ago. Very important to use fresh chook pellets. Tuna oil, bought fresh. In it goes. Let it soak for a little minute. Sort of brush it around, blend it in. Don't do it with your hands though, because your hands then smell. Then I've got this. This is a burley bomb. Rope goes on there. We fill this up with chook pellets. Fill it up, chock-a-block. Clips in there like so. Goes to the bottom, hits the bottom, opens up. Beautiful burley down the bottom. Oh, elephants, elephants, elephants. We're hunting. We're like in Africa. We're hunting giant elephants. Come on, elephants. Right, I'll get some burley down. Oh, I'm on. No, I'm not. All right. Well, it didn't take long, and I've got a good fish. Now, this took a bit of squid. I don't know what it is, but it's not a bad fish by the feel of it. It could well be what we're after. This did not take long at all. We know that there's a few elephant sharks about the place, just from various reports, the people we talk to and whatnot. And just excuse me for a sec, folks. I was still setting up, so I'm all over the shop here.
Who do you talk to?
I talk to lots of people.
Who would talk to you?
Fans.
Idiot.
I have fans, various fanny sort of people. And just sorry, I've got my back to you there. Folks, I'll just put this one over here. Now, this is a good fish, Nick.
Yeah, this is very, very promising, mate. Very promising. Is it? It's a fish, isn't it? It's not a ray?
No, it's a fish, I'd say, yeah. I reckon it's an elephant.
Well, I hope you are right, Hardy. I hope you are.
I've got beautiful greasy hands from the tuna roll.
We tend to catch.
Yeah,
it's
an elephant shark.
This is magnificent.
He's only a little bloke, but he's
all right.
all right. Now, we told you these things look odd, folks.
Odd
Odd
is an understatement.
Odd's an understatement. Look at this thing. They play up pretty well. They fight pretty well. And Nick, in our little competition, our boat competition,
Yep.
Heart Condition
Heart Condition is 1 up.
is 1 up. Now,
I've done a bit of research. I'll come over.
you're not allowed
No.
a Heart Condition.
I'm coming over now.
Get off Heart Condition.
Sorry. Oh, very dangerous.
Oh.
This or Marine and Safety Tasmania, not recommended.
Folks,
Yeah. Be boat safe. Exactly right now.
now,
This is the elephant fish. It is a true fish, not a shark. You know that, we've already said
Well, is it?
that. Yeah, I think so. It's sort of, it's half and half.
It's got cartilage. If you're going to clean them, they taste like shark. They've
But
got
this
cartilage.
thing here,
Yes.
that, it's disgusting. That proboscis thing, that protrusion, that fleshy protuberance, the elephant shark goes wafting along the bottom and looking for bits and pieces, mollusks and other things on the sea floor. There are 4 species of elephant shark, but this is the only one that occurs in Australian waters.
All right, now listen, folks, there is
All right.
a serious side to these elephant sharks. If
Yeah.
you happen to catch one, and you will after watching our informative and educational
Don't
program
point that
today on elephant sharks, this thing here is a spike that's,
Poisonous.
I don't believe it is
Well,
poisonous.
it's sharp.
It's sharp, and
Yeah.
it would go through your hand, for example,
Yeah.
and probably hurt.
Yes.
Um,
But the old elephant shark, they come in once a year
I nearly got
to
spiked.
the estuaries. They're sort of Western Port and Port Phillip Bay are famous for elephant sharks.
We'll,
But the tame are going all right. Well done. I'm not touching you.
now get over to
Yeah,
your
sorry,
boat. Get,
I'm back.
get away from heart condition,
All
back
right.
to Bandit. All right.
Now Hardy was talking about getting some sort of secret weapon. Have a look at the secret weapon. It's the Guru. Hello, Guru!
How are you, Nick?
I'm very, very well. I don't know whether this constitutes any sort of advantage for you, Andrew, but...
Well, the rules were see which boat does best. So, look, I'll come and raft up. The Guru has been the elephant king lately, and we'll see how we go.
he was once the snapper king. He's been the kingfish king. He's been king on a number of occasions, the Guru. Lovely to have him back, though. He's got a jaunty little hat. He looks good. All right, folks, the Guru and the elephant. Yes, I think this looks like a good spot. What does the Guru say?
Yeah, the Guru says it's a pretty nice spot. He says slightly that way.
Slightly that way. There you go. It's dark, and it was pretty quiet, but we have hooked, or Hardy has hooked, quite a good fish, and he's just out here. What are your thoughts, Andrew? What
Well,
can you tell us?
I'm on the boat quite badly at the moment, Nick. He's going up under the boat. There we go.
Look at that. That's a very
Beautiful
nice
elephant.
Look at that.
Beautiful, beautiful elephant. Do you want to grab his tail, mate?
Yeah, I'll
And,
grab his tail.
We'll let
But,
them go.
Yeah, I think
They're
so.
in here spawning because the last one had a few eggs in it.
Last one that we kept, they're reasonable to eat.
They're not bad.
But,
I'll eat that other one. Now he's a fair bit bigger, that bloke.
I might see if I can just get the hook out of him there.
Well, bring him aboard if you want.
All right, Andrew. Well, that is
They're a
very nice fish. Look
they're
at
a very
that.
good fish, aren't they? That fought.
That went well, didn't it?
That went very well.
And again, we're just being careful of that bit of a spine that he's got there. But you can see all over the head there, they've got those little sockets like sharks have got down the centre line for picking up whatever they pick up.
But they are actually a very good fish, and if you hear that there's a few elephants around, you really should have a go at catching them because, I mean, they're a sport fish. That was a fantastic first run that it did. And I don't know, I suppose a fish that only their mother might love, but I think their colour and everything's quite attractive. Sorry.
Very nice. Well done.
Thank you.
I'd like
Now,
to catch one of those.
2-0.
Oh no, that one counts for the Bandit, so we're going, this is better fish. So
shit.
Bandit 1, heart condition
I don't know
1.
how that goes. The bandit actually obstructed me,
No,
got me tangled up.
we helped you.
Now, elephant.
You should probably get
elephant
that fish back in the water
Elephant fish.
before he gets you.
If you want to catch one, here is how you go about it.
Yes, Andrew, all you do is fish shallow water, no more than about 8 metres. Medium baits such as pilchard, squid and fish fillets will do the trick.
Ah, that's very good information. Now, the most important thing is time of year, Nick, and it seems around Easter is best.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, the Tamar River after dark. The Guru, have a look at him. A
There you
smile on him
go.
like a cat coming out of a dairy. A beautiful man. Hook, line and sinker, folks. You've seen it before and it's on next week. We'll see you then.